recent publication that was put out that spoke to the reason why people are digital transforming. And this one was directed at manufacturing and distribution companies, which is kind of my heart and soul. But here, these are some common goals that we have seen for people moving into the digital transformation realm. And I think this is pretty representative, I think, of what a lot of people do. Basically, we're the same old problems we've been trying to solve in ERP for a long time, with new opportunities to solve those problems. Reduce process inconsistency. We still go into clients that are basically solving most of their important problems on spreadsheets. Their planning, their capacity planning, maybe even MRP. We still have clients, paper-based solutions. You know, I wouldn't think in this day and age that we would find clients that still have typewriters that finish off documentation on typewriters because their system can't handle it. Always a goal to eliminate all of that. The paper-based solutions is really, really antiquated, and obviously not to anyone's advantage. And of course, the other problem with all of that is that for a long time now, we wanted to get to one version of the truth. And we want to have one database that's integrated, that has all of the information, so I don't have to go to 9 different places to try and figure out the answer, and also so that when I'm looking for an answer, I know I've got it right. And when decisions need to be made, everybody's looking at the same data. That's always been a goal of ERP systems, and we're just that much further along with all of the information we can draw into our ERP systems. And also, you know, we are moving forward. I think ERP systems have been around a long time. There might be a sense that they're done, and there's nothing new to learn about ERP systems. And while we're all trying to solve the same problem, largely, we've got some better opportunities to do it. Because we can go and get data through cloud services, we can leverage that and have better information. We can centralize our management. We can also, it's as easy as it's ever been with these cloud products to be able to integrate into even our on-prem ERP. I'll talk about that a little bit later. All of that is possible, and the tools are better and better for accessing information. You know, especially when it comes to things like making sure we're looking at exceptions and not just wading through standard information that nobody needs to look at least not urgently. We have the ability now to set up the system to show us alerts, provide us workflow so that we're addressing the things that need to be addressed in a very, very timely fashion. And something that was alluded to earlier, maintaining business continuity with an aging workforce. There's kind of two sides to this, and I think it's really, really quite relevant. What we hear from our clients over and over again, especially those that are still on J.D. Edwards World, which is for those of you who don't know, is a green screen, character-based kind of product. Frankly, it's hard to retain millennials if that's your system foundation. They have tremendous expectations for the kinds of tools that they're going to have, and it's something that I think it has really switched over the course of the last 5 to 10 years. They don't want to be on old technology. They expect it to be modern. They expect it to be on their phone. They expect it to be on their tablet, and they demand rapid access to a lot of content. It's hard to retain people if you're back on those old systems. On the other side, the flip side of that, with an aging workforce, you know, right now today, very, very hard to find COBOL or RPG programmers who really have a lot of time left before they retire. We have had clients who have moved from World to a cloud-based product for the simple reason that the workforce in the IT area was aging. They knew that they had a risk when people were leaving. And as those retirements occurred, they knew they needed to move on for really business continuity reasons. And so it's a real challenge. And so, again, I think it's kind of two-edged sword. It's the people that are retiring and the people who are just joining the workforce. Both are driving people to go to a digital transformation. I think it's much more of a driver for clients and a risk proposition that they need to address. And I think we'll see that accelerate here in the next 5 to 10 years as well.